Hello and welcome back to Brace Yourself. I am your host, Roseanne Sorrentino, and I am here at the very lovely Verace.
Yes, correct.
With Michael Bohlsen, owner of the restaurants in the Bohlsen Restaurant Group.
My brother and I, yes.
Your brother, yes,
My
all
brother
of
Kurt,
those
yep.
wonderful restaurants. I haven't been to all of them,
We'll get to it.
but I'm working
What are
on
you
it.
waiting for?
There are a lot. I've been to a lot. I've been to H2O.
Right?
I've been to Tellers. I've been to Prime.
Mm-hmm. Monsoon.
I have not been to Monsoon. I've been
Pizza
to the bar in
Parm.
Monsoon.
Okay.
Monsoon, and I haven't done Pizza Parm yet,
All right.
but I'm working on it.
Okay.
You know, summer's coming, Michael. Give me a break. All right. Okay. So here we are. We're going to talk a little bit. People are joining. That's nice. It's nice to see everybody joining. Some very faithful watchers. Peter Storch is one. He watches almost every show. So let's just get started. So, of course, I tried to do my homework the best that I can. And my first question to you, I guess, is, was the restaurant business always the path, or was there ever a time where you thought maybe there was something else you wanted to do?
Well, it's a family business, so there was a long time that I wanted to do anything but the family business.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, as with a lot of family businesses, they pull you back in.
In.
So I really have never had a job outside of the restaurant business, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Once I worked in a hotel, that's about it.
So it's your life.
Close enough, yeah.
Now, your family owned Arby's?
My dad was a franchisee, owned
Really?
up to 55 units at one point.
Loved
And
Arby's.
started with one and ended with 55, yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And I saw that. I was surprised. I didn't know that. So you got pulled in. You've
Mhm.
always worked in the restaurant business. A tough business.
It can be,
It
yeah.
can be very tough on your just your social life, right?
Yeah,
Just life in general, late hours. What is
Late
it
hours.
about it that keeps
it's a very
you?
capital-intensive business, so you
Mhm.
need a lot of money to open a restaurant. You need a lot of money to stay open. But the best part about it is basically, you know, there's a lot of creativity that's involved in the restaurant business. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, I think the best way to put it is we throw a party every night and people pay to come. So that's a pretty cool thing.
That is a pretty cool thing. And you throw a heck of a good party.
Thank you.
Heck of a good party. So what was the first restaurant you ran?
Well, my family has been in the restaurant business since the 30s, so
Mhm.
there's been different iterations of the company. But my first real memory is working at Arby's, actually, when I was a little kid. My grandfather used to, my brother and I would be sweeping up, and customers would say, "This is child labor laws," and my grandfather would say, "Are you kidding me? These kids own the place." He was a prankster. And then after that, my father sold the business in '83, and shortly thereafter got into Beach Tree Cafe, which is like a family casual dining
That was a
table service
staple in East Islip.
for a long time.
Yes.
So we owned that from around '83. We still own it. We still own the building. Actually, the H2O in Smithtown and the H2O in East Islip were both. Smithtown was originally an Arby's. Then it was in Beach Tree, and now it's an H2O. It's our third restaurant on that location.
Wow,
Yeah.
really went upscale
It
from
left
there.
slowly but surely.
It really did. And what did you learn from that first experience in Arby's with your grandfather as a kid, sweeping up?
Well, mostly you learn that you know, it's a nickel and dime business, and the restaurant business is predicated on the fact that if you run the place, you got to be willing to be able to do any job. You got to be willing to learn, ask questions. You know, there's no shortcut to. It's one of the things about a service-oriented business is that, you know, it's very hard to. You can do a lot of things to try to make things more efficient, to try to make things more personable, to try to, you know, keep a very consistent quality product. But in the long run, it's still a people business, and there's no real way to shortcut that.
It is. I agree with that, and I think that when you go to certain places, your restaurants being one of them, you definitely get that feel from any restaurant you go in that your family is involved with. It is very friendly. It is very accommodating. And that speaks to the leadership.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, it's you know, a family business, and we mean it that way. It's really a family. The people that work here are family to us as well. So
that is so the favorite part of your job then?
Oh, it's the people, for sure. I mean, I love the creativity. I love, you know, on my days off, I go out to eat. So eating is my job and my hobby as well.
Where do you go to eat?
Oh, where don't I go? I like to go to the city a lot. So,
Okay.
you know, it's a little easier because going here is a little more different if invariably I'm going to know someone who used to work for us, who's at a restaurant. So it makes it a little less incognito. And so I like to go to the city for inspiration, eat in all kinds of places, from inexpensive to very expensive to very casual to very formal, all different types of cuisine. I eat basically everything. And so, you know, that's the food part of it, I love. I love the hospitality. It's really great to be able to touch people, and being a local resident and growing up in this town,
Yes.
it's great to have a restaurant that people can celebrate their most important moments in, and you get to be a part of their lives. So, we have had people come in many occasions and thank us for making the neighborhood a better place to live, which is a pretty cool thing.